This message right here is for anybody that is dealing with depression, anxiety, or just dealing with a difficult time or a dark time in their life right now, okay? I just want to let you know, I've been there, done that. I've been through a lot of difficult stuff throughout my life. I know sometimes people judge other people and they're like, they've never gone through what I've gone through. They could probably handle it a lot better. They're stronger, I'm not, etc., etc. I want to let you know that I have been through it, and there's some things that I have realized every single time I get myself out of it, especially now that I'm reflecting. I want to tell you another thing that is very important. I have never taken any medication for depression. I have never taken any medication for anxiety or anything related to mental health. I personally don't believe in it. I think you're able to find the solutions and the answers and the antidote within yourself by putting in work, by becoming disciplined, by doing self-development and self-improvement, okay? If you have to do it, that is totally up to you. I'm just going to share some information. You make the best judgment to what fits your needs and fits whatever your belief is. I just hope you are able to take this information. So, one thing that I realized, when I was the most depressed and had the most anxiety, I was not in top shape. I was just not in good shape. I was actually overweight, whether it was 10 pounds, 15 pounds, 20 pounds. I was not fit and I was not disciplined. I realized that those were also times that I was drinking a lot more alcohol. I was eating a lot more. I really was not watching my diet, which that is the second one. There is a connection between your gut health and your mental health. Look it up, okay? What you consume affects your mind. It affects your mind. If you're over consuming carbs, which turns into sugar, which is basically energy, and you're consuming too many carbs, sugar, too much, pastries, anything that is a carbohydrate, you have so much energy that you're not using, especially if you're stagnant, that turns into anxiety, okay? Your body is giving you a signal, I have all this energy and nothing to do with it. And I'm sitting down at work all day, like, what am I supposed to do with all this energy? And then you start getting anxiety attacks. So that is one thing. Another thing that I think you become depressed subconsciously is if you see yourself in the mirror and you know that's not the highest version of yourself, society can tell you that it's okay, but subconsciously you know that it's not, okay? I see women struggle with this a lot because most women, whether they're very attractive or not, most of the time they're always going to get attention. So what that does is that makes you want to stay in this level of comfort because of the attention you're getting. But what you're not realizing, a lot of that attention is just coming from someone that wants to get temporary pleasure from you, not necessarily wants to invest into you. So if you start to get comfortable and say, well, this is the best version of myself, then you never want to better yourself. But when you look yourself in the mirror, when you put on something, a certain, outfit, and it doesn't fit right, subconsciously, you never feel good about it. Even if society tells you to be positive about it. We're wired to know what we align with and what we don't align with. And no matter what lie we're told, we can believe it for so long until our mind tells us that we're out of alignment. Same thing with women, the same thing with men. So one thing, those are the two things that I realized. I was never in good shape and my diet was always bad. So if you're dealing with that and you're still not fixing those two things, you have not exercised all of your options. I would tell you to consider fixing those two things before you think that there is no hope for you to be able to better your situation, okay? I have literally, every single time, I have worked myself out of depression. By worked, I mean worked out. I have found myself and I have helped myself to get out of that dark place by just going to the gym and eating healthier, and your whole mindset is going to change, okay? As you progress, as you start to become a higher version of yourself, it is very difficult to be depressed. I hope that helps. If you're struggling with that, please take that into consideration and fit that into your lifestyle. And you're going to see there's going to be a huge impact. All right? Take care of yourself. Don't forget, you're a chosen one. Peace.